Hey y'all, how's it going? Here I am on a kind of misty day. We've been having a lot of rain. It's the 17th of March, so I'm going to do my March update video real quick. A lot of things are happening and I'm happy about it. So hope y'all are having a good growing year so far. If you're up north, it'll be there soon if it's not already. We'll start here in the front. I did get a mower last summer. I don't remember if I ever talked about that. I had a week where I was injured, like my hips were messed up, and my mom had to do the weed eating of my yard, which I used to use an electric battery-powered weed eater to do all of this. And it's not that bad. I was able to keep up with it, but it was hard for her, so she bought me an electric mower, which I was super happy about, but I wasn't going to waste the money on it or the materials myself. But it makes it really easy to take care of this area of my yard now. So I did mow this last weekend. I do mow on a high setting so you can see all the clover and everything's already recovered. The only spot I haven't done any kind of maintenance on this year yet is this swale, and you can see how huge these native geraniums and then the clover itself and all the other things in there. There's a giant cilantro. I see some buttercups, which I don't really like, but they're in there. So I'll do a big tour. We've got the Indian hawthorn is fully flowering over here. We've got cilantro all along this swale, just everywhere. Blueberries are all oh my gosh, y'all. What? These are pawpaw flowers on my pawpaw tree. I didn't notice these until just now. Wow, that is crazy. There's like 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 flowers. Look, there's more over here. Wow. Ooh, do they smell nasty? They're supposed to smell gross to attract flies. Oh yeah, there's flies just flew all off of it. Fruit flies. It smells a little like, I don't know, like fermented fruit, I guess. Wow, that's so cool. I might get to taste my first pawpaw ever. A lot of the pears that formed fell off, but some of them, let me get it in focus. Some of them are forming little pears on here, so it's heavily leafed out on both these pears, so it's kind of hard to see them right now, but there are fruit in there. Like I said, it's been raining, so it's kind of wet. The peaches finally starting to leaf out, both of them. You can see pomegranate, willow, lots of things are fully leafed out. Redbud's been looking beautiful. These pears are both leafed out. This one, the Santa Rosa, put out a few flowers, which I was surprised. This one struggled since we got it, but it's starting to be happy. All these mustards are flowering. You can see from my last video now, all the jujube here are fully leafed out. The pomegranate I put in, I'm going to put some more cuttings real soon because I think they're rooted. But so that's 4 jujube, 5, 6. And then some native like marsh grasses over in this area that I really just kind of let this area go more wild. But I love all the natives in general, so I mean I wouldn't remove that anywhere, but this is a lower lying area, so it has different type plants growing in it all along this this waterway here, I call it. Anyway, you can see natives coming up everywhere. These are probably all asters. The apple's now leafed out, so I need to trim back this. I never got feedback on that, but I'm going to trim back the sucker growth now that it's leafed out. Ooh, my Scott's black fig that I covered is leafed out. Feijoa, that's the Kaitiri, and there's just the regular seedling. The only thing I see that's still dormant is this American persimmon. I think it's okay. It's just going to be late to leaf out. So let's head up that way and see. Well, first we'll check out. We've got lots of iris. This I didn't empty. We had a lot of rain yesterday, like about 2 inches. And now today we got another inch. So we've been getting a ton of rain lately. So expect it to be very wet. Oh, I thinned about 80 nectarines off of this thing, and it is still just covered in nectarines all on these branches. I left 1 fruit per little tiny branch, and for some of these skinnier branches, like if they're like this one, I might end up taking it off entirely unless it's really close to the trunk. I don't want branches broken that'll introduce disease potentially, and I don't want it to sap all the tree's energy. It's just too small. So here's that Scots Black up close. You can see my kumquat took a lot of damage, but is putting out lots of new growth. So if this thing tries to fruit anytime soon, I'll probably take that off, and I need to take all this sucker growth off because the graft's here, so all of this is suckering. I really haven't been spending much time out here. American Beautyberry leafed out. I love that. Look, you can see, oh, lots of baby persimmons, persimmon flowers, which will be persimmon fruits. On this was supposed to be hachia, but I believe it's another fuyu. So it's got, looks like about 20 flowers, fruit on it. This one also getting covered in fruit. I haven't seen any of this yet. Looks like about 30 or 40 on this one. You can see, I call this my waterway because the water comes along here, right down the middle. My swales catch it. They divert it into there and into there. You can see the water in there, and it goes all through there, and then the extra just goes along here. I can't extend over too far onto my neighbor's property line, so I catch what I can and the rest gets run off. This curly dock, I probably showed it last time, but it is now massive and covered in seed heads, and like I said, you can use this to make a kind of grain. All the persimmons are leafed out now. This one took the longest, I think, because it's shaded by the houses a little bit. I don't see fruits on this one, but all the other ones are covered, so that's cool. I don't know if I showed it, but here's the goldenrod patch coming back. And oh yeah, the elderberry is just massive over there. Look at the size of those stems that are coming up. They're straight, they're thick, and that's going to be tall growth. Lots of asters coming back here, different varieties. You can tell by the different foliage here that I've got lots of different things. What are these? Those dwarf dandelions maybe? Kriga, I think is the species name, Kriga. We've got vetch, geraniums, a little bit of that buttercup that I don't like. That's the yellow. With these, it's not native and it's toxic. But I pull up strings of this vetch and cleavers and chickweed, and have been feeding my chickens with patches from this area. Just once a day, I'll go grab up a big bundle of it. It comes up really easily once you let it grow a little bit. So, just to show you, in those like 6 seconds, I pulled up that big bundle of it. And the chickens love this stuff, so we'll take it with us. Like I said, there's different kinds of chickweed and cleavers, so I'll just grab some handfuls of this. Perfect, doing some mowing while we make a video. my mowing does often consist of this. I'll go along the berms. Oh, these chickweed have come too far. Let me pull some back and I'll go throw it to the chickens. So anyway, let's head on back there. See what is happening in the back. It is very productive as it is up here, and it's just beautiful. I'm going to do this all in one video, one shot. Don't mess it up, Grant. You're going to miss out on all your big dreams if you mess this one up. Alright, look, the chickens are so silly. They've been out in the pouring rain, and look, Poxy looks like she's half the size that she normally does. But you can see all the piles of grass in here that I've been throwing them, and they love all these different things. They'll still be eating them when we come back. My cuttings are doing amazing. I don't know about the roses, but these mayhaw look like they might be taking. Suicine mulberries, pomegranates, Persian mulberries, figs. Thornless blackberries take a while, and so do gumi. And then I've got some succulent cuttings. I'm going to have another plant sale at my work as a fundraiser for our wellness committee laboratory events. So I've been taking lots of extra cuttings for that. Got lots of pots ready. I'm supposed to be direct selling everything today because it's my date for it, but it's a little wet out here. I may end up doing it tomorrow. I'll check the weather, see what the rain's going to be like. So this mayhaw, I trimmed back all the growth except for the one branch like I kept saying I would do. And now I'm going to let it leaf out from here and go up. And I'm going to take off any thorns below that. They don't keep coming back. And that way my kids won't get their eyes poked out. And we still might have mayhaws in the future. And I'll let it go vertical from there. Kids have been doing a bunch of digging. Looks like the bananas are starting to recover a little bit. They took a huge hit and now they're covered with native seed stalks. This thing has about 300 mulberries on it, I would say. Maybe more. But every single branch is just covered in fruit. And this is what, from 2021, so this one's entering its third growing year. I've kept it at about this height and this size. It wants to be bushier and taller. Here's a red Turk's cap. Oh, no, just new leaves, but they look nice. The kids' herb area. The Pakistan mulberry that I saved by burying this part is already 3 times that height. Let's go see back here. So my wildlife areas I dug out are awesome back here. I love them. I love having water and habitat, and this water usually goes away before mosquitoes come. So we've got more of those dwarf dandelions everywhere and all kinds of other native aquatic and marsh plants that just came up on their own back here. Look, you can see some of the wood chips flooded into here. I've got a little bitty scoop net, so I'll come get these and throw them back up into the food forest. Elephant ear is coming back. Chickens didn't get it all. Bald cypress, mint everywhere back here, spearmint, pineapple mint, chocolate mint, the jasmine, just making little flower buds, eastern blue stars, making little flowers. Oh, there's the ironweed and the narrow leaf goldenrod. There's the, what is it called? Tarragon. And then all the blackberries, thornless blackberries, are coming back strong. Almost done, y'all. There's so much going on. I don't want you to miss it. These mulberry cuttings I planted in the ground last year, they're also completely covered in fruit. Probably 100 plus fruit on this one. Same on that one, maybe more because I didn't prune it as much. Took a lot of cuttings. My poor avocado died all the way down to here, but it is not a grafted thing. I think it's grown from seed. It came with like an avocado shell. So we'll see. If it is grafted, it's right here. So the plant is doing okay. And they may have grown a seedling and then grafted on top of it. So that might be the graft. In any case, I've got growth above. Look at my suicine, how quickly it's recovered because I protected it. We're going to get collard seed. We're going to get mustard seed. We're going to get a buttload of figs this year. Just so many figs, and some of these are already making some random fruit, or they were. Oh, that one looks like it's going to fall. Oh, here's one. So yeah, some of these have some fruit on them. You can see they're doing quite well already. And Satsuma recovered. Got random iris everywhere, random goldenrod and asters and other natives. Look at how much arugula seed we're going to have. This is all just covered in seed pods, so I'm just going to let this area become our arugula field. We've been harvesting a lot of asparagus this year for the first time. You can see that I missed about 10 of them and they got too tall, but we're still getting really nice big thick ones in there. And look at that one. See, it's gotten a little tall, but I could probably still harvest this top part and it'd be tender. It's just I don't like letting them get that tall, and like I said, I haven't been out here enough. I've been painting a lot, which is good. I've rediscovered an old hobby. Carrots. Super happy about these, and we're gonna have so many carrots soon. We can probably start harvesting now. We probably have some. Oh yeah, look at the size of that thing. So we can get carrots whenever we want. I need to fill this in. I got rid of that plastic tub that used to be here. But the lemon verbena is doing nicely. Blueberries and cilantro. Tons of onions. I got these Egyptian walking onions from, I think his first name Steve Stiller. Sorry if I got that wrong. I know his last name's Stiller, but anyway, a friend of mine on Instagram, and he was moving out of his house, unfortunately, but I told him if he had anything he wanted to share with me, I would do my best to keep it going here. And so I got some walking onions, and I'm happy to do that. This area is just full of cilantro. Look, it's covering up all these blueberries, so I need to kind of pull some of this back and give it to the chickens also. Oh, the muscadines are waking up. Okay, that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you for coming on this tour of discovery with me. Like, we found pawpaw fruits, we found persimmon fruits. I wasn't expecting any of that, so I'm so happy I came out, got in the yard, and made this video today. And we'll go feed this to the chickens real quick, and then we'll call it a day. Maybe I'll get some seed planting done later if I feel like it. If not, I might do it tomorrow if it's drier. Hey, Clarabelle. Hey, Chicoletta. Hey, Poxy. Want some cilantro? No? See, they're still eating the vetch and the chickweed. Alright, well, that's my less than 20-minute video. You're welcome. Y'all have a great month.